Good Thanksgiving morning, solar YouTubers. It is Thursday, November the 27th of 2025. I think today's 27th. Yeah, so it's 26th. Yeah, I think it's 27th. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning. I am making my homemade lasagna for tonight. Homemade sauce. Well, I didn't make this. I bought some canned sauce. I didn't feel like doing all that work. Just ran a coffee load, a coffee tea load. That was down to 59 hours and 52 hours. I do have my battery charger on. It is plugged into the grid. It's actually plugged in down here, and that one's plugged into the VEVOR. So it's gonna be 5 hours of charge, 4 hours of charge. I haven't had sun for a couple of days, so that's what we're doing. We go look at the VEVOR, see what we're doing. We are putting roughly, let us get down there, 464 watts. Now I don't know if my fridge is on or not, so I got a fridge, and then I got this battery charger. So it's pumping in 104.7. It's pumping more on the bottom one because it's a little bit lower. So in a few hours it'll be charged up. I had a viewer, he was talking about that. Somebody commented, and I commented back, but I don't know how, excuse me, I don't know how to put links in my videos. I don't edit my videos. As soon as I get done doing this, I just load straight to YouTube. I don't know how to do all that fancy stuff, and nor do I really care. This is what there's just a charger that I use here, and then I got this off of Amazon. It was like 50 bucks, and it's a pretty cool charger. You guys see that, you know. Let me turn the light off. It's kind of glaring. Let's have some kind of light there. Yeah, I don't have a professional setup, so there we go, or something like that. But that's a good charger. I use it. As I said in my other videos, I use it to charge up my lead acid, because that's what it sees down there. You know, LiPo 4, AGM, lithium, and also does a repair. Like I said before, that repair works on an acid battery. And my daughter last year, her battery was, you know, she was off for a couple days or something in a row and didn't go out and didn't go out there and start her car. She let it sit for a couple days. She gets 2 days off in a row. And so she doesn't go nowhere hardly when she's off. So she just let the car sit, and the battery went down. So I literally went down, I jumped her, and then it happened again. So I switched the battery out of the Jeep, put it into her car, and took her battery into my Jeep, jumped it, drove it here, took it out, and I put acid and distilled water. I filled up the battery because it was low, and I ran this repair cycle on that battery for 2 days, 3 days or something, for a while, because I had a backup battery for the Jeep, so I just put the backup battery there, and then I also had the truck, so I wasn't out of the ride. And I did it for about 3 days. I took it out and I ran it in my Jeep for a good week solid. And it ran fine, and I gave it back to her, and she had no issues with it until probably like a month and a half ago. And she was off a couple days and didn't go out there, and it just wouldn't start. It's before the cold weather actually started hitting. So on that note, she's got a new battery now, but I use this on that. But this is what this does. It flashes through. This is how many amp hours it's used so far. Temperature, both Celsius and Fahrenheit. The volts is going out, amps going out, So it does do it pretty good. It just automatically shuts off when it's done. These batteries has always been charged with this charger. I haven't charged these batteries with these two Red Auto batteries here. Always been charged with that, or a charge controller. I have never put that one on these batteries yet. I don't need to. I got that charge controller down there, or charger, one of the two. So, well, I'm gonna cut this short. You guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. My holidays, I'm literally by myself. My parents both passed away. Me and my siblings don't get along at all. I haven't talked to them in 20 years. I have nieces and nephews that I don't even know their name. I don't know their gender. I know I got nieces and nephews that I've never came across. So, very dysfunctional family. So, I got my two girls, but they got, their boyfriends to go to. Then they got, I don't know if they go to their moms or not. I'm not sure. I think they go to their mom's family, especially their grandma, their mom's mom. I still think she does Thanksgiving. I don't know. So I don't. I'm making that lasagna, and if they show up, they show up. If they don't, no big deal. I talk to them on a regular basis. So, I mean, it's no big deal. I knew when it came to the holidays, I hated, because when I was married, we had, her mom and dad is divorced. So we had to go to her mom's, then we had to go to her dad's. And then when her sister got married and moved, we had to go to that. You know what I'm saying? It was just a deal. So we started doing Thanksgiving at our house. So the whole family came over except for her dad. Pretty much her dad and that side of the family. So we had to go to that. It was just, I hate going to houses more than 2 or 3 or 4. It's just stupid. So I don't make them come over here. I detail them I'm making something, and they come over, they come over. They don't. I really don't care. It's just another day to me. I got today off, and I'm actually losing money because the day I'm supposed to be running my route, it's up in a different county. Actually, 2 different counties. Yeah, 2 different counties. And 2 different cities. And so if I run this on Saturday like I normally do, so this is a holiday, I just take that day and move it to a Saturday and run on Saturday. But if I go to one of my, the second city I go to, my last city, about 3 customers are not open on the weekends. So I'm just driving up there for about 2 or 3 stops, if that, So, and money-wise, it's no big deal. I'm not worried of losing any money, but I just don't want to put the wear and tear on the truck there. Can't do it tomorrow because I have a normal route tomorrow. So, this is one of those holidays really suck. I hate them. But on holidays, if I had any customers open today, I would go be working. Because I don't get paid if I don't work. I don't have a salary. I get commission. I get a percentage of the money I bring in every week. So, if I don't work, I don't make money. And the company's so small I work for, it's only like a handful of employees, so the owner can't afford insurance. He can't afford, vacations and all that. There's no way. These small businesses can't do that. And so, we have no paid vacations, no paid holidays or sick days or whatever. So, that's one of the issues of working for a small business is that deal. But hey, I've been here going on, 12 years? Yeah, going on 12 years in March. But it is what it is. So I'm going to get off of here. This is way too long. So I might post something tomorrow or over the weekend. We're supposed to get several inches of snow. So we'll show you the solar panels. All right, guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving.